Greetings, Ani, Bonjour, Kwekwe, Tansi. It's Catherine here at Moonstarlodge with the promised midweek to weekend reading for August 3rd to August 6th inclusive. And once again, we're using the same decks. If you want to have a look at what they are, there are pictures associated with last week's video up on YouTube and also on Facebook and Instagram. So without further ado, let's go to the cards, Brian. As I mentioned in the weekly video, if you haven't seen it already, oh my goodness, you really need to. It certainly touched me. If you're doing any sort of soul work, and I'm not talking specifically shadow work, as they say, but just an awakening. This is more about awakening. We're moving past the last vestiges of soul work and into an awakening. And this card here is the Two of Fire or Wands, and this is making the decision between a balanced decision about movement forward, a journey of some sort. And it's as if these cards are joined, because coming from this light, these are angels, and the angelic beings are supporting us. The conscious cosmos is very aware that this is a journey that is karmic in nature. It's part of our destiny. So we're cleaning up our act and getting on with the journey that was spoken about last week. It's followed by a major arcana card, the Devil. This is not the time to be tempted to fall back and say, well, I'll do that next week or next month. We're right now in the third quarter of She Who Heals. So we are healing things, not avoiding things, not holding on to things that don't serve us. It's clarified by the beginnings of light, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This talks about the epiphany, and the angels are going to keep us on course. So know that this isn't going to happen unless we let it happen or make it happen. This is just a little bit of a just be careful card. So we're still working here. This is the Queen of Earth or Pentacles, and she is as close to the Empress in thinking as possible. Loving self, loving family, abundance, keeping good care, wonderful, beautiful soul, helping to look after us and taking care of us on this journey that we're starting. This card is the Heart's Flame. And if anybody knows this card intimately, it's this Queen. The Heart's Flame is the awakening. It's where I mean when I say we're coming past focusing on the shadow bits. What we have to do in order to acknowledge them, and you can't see light without darkness. The Heart's Flame is living from a place of heart-centeredness. Being in a heart-centered prayer place, there comes a point when we have to tear or burst our heart wide open. As painful as it may seem in the moment, it is so wonderful, the relief of coming from a place or space of the heart. Our angels will support us in this, and this is the enlightenment that she is supporting. This is all light here. This is all light. And then this card that follows the Queen is the One or the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new earth-based, third-dimensional aspect, an incubating idea, if you will, a in-the-womb sort of gestational thing that's coming to us. And it's clarified very interestingly by ask your spirit guide. Your spirit guide in addition to the angels, in addition to the archetype of this queen, in addition to this part of us that is the cosmic consciousness and source, all of this will help. We are not alone trying to make the judgments of this journey, and we are not going to be victimized in this sense of temptation or closing our eyes to the awakening. That's all this represents. It's a reminder not to close our eyes to what's going to serve us as we move forward. You can flip the camera, Brian. That's a beautiful, beautiful, as I call it, icing on the cake. And I am so happy. Give us a thumbs up if you're happy too. Subscribe and send me a coffee, because that's the fuel of these readings. Yeah. Aho.